The Vietnamese tones a little bit like a melody, yeah. If you notice, they're speaking a little bit as it could be called bird sounds. um, Now I read, as I read before, that the original Westerners, when they came to Vietnam many years ago, they noticed a strange bird-like sound melody in the language that was being spoken. So the tones, as you know, many other language have the difficulties is if different tones means different things, then now the complexity is in actually saying the word correctly and at the right level, at the right pitch. Okay, so that is one of the biggest challenge in Vietnamese language. However, again, it's about um, uh, being able to distinguish. It's a little bit musical, it helps. And listen again and again to the lessons we have on our website. You would be able to distinguish it. And once the pitch range locks in, you would be able to know right away it's either going down, up, or curl sound, so on. So here we're gonna try to make it in a simple way so you can understand. Vietnamese tones. This is probably one of the biggest challenge to learning the Vietnamese language, is to be able to master the tones and being able to train your ears so you can hear the tones and catch and turn it into the right vocabulary in the right context of the sentence. We do have these audio in both of the language of northern accent and southern accents, so you can train your ears in listening to the reading materials. These tones make a word such as ba become different word with each tone. For example, here we have ba, 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 ba. So let me repeat that again. Ba, level, ba, 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 ba. And they all mean different. So they have 6 basic tones, and one of them is the flat tone. It's considered as a level tone. And this is a simple drawing that will help you to see them. Ba, 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 ba. Now, the fourth word here with a dip, is probably the most difficult for Westerners, because in our English language, this sound doesn't really exist. The tone doesn't exist. Ba, ba. So it's actually a dip in the sound, and you have to curl it a little bit. Ba, ba. So it emphasizes at one point. Ba. So let me repeat one more time. Ba, 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 Bỏ, bỏ, bỏ. And if you can hear the melody from this, you would be able to tell that they all have different regional melody range, sound range. That's very clearly different. Okay, we will go into a little bit more detail now in these examples. Okay, first, ngang or bằng, sound, tone. Mid-level sound, unmarked. So there's no symbol mark. There's no mark for tones. That is ba, ba. Next we have sắc, dấu sắc, symbol sắc. Okay, sắc means sharp, but it also have that sound that would help remind you. Sắc, up, cut up sharp. Okay. High rising sound with a rising mark. Okay, that level, that rising mark on top of, and all the symbols are always placed on top of the vowel. Think of it as an uptone mark. So when you see an uptone, you would be able to know that it will be a rising sound. Ba, ba versus ba, ba. Huyền, huyền is the name of the next symbol, is a falling mark. Falling mark. And think of it as a down tone mark. When you see a down tone, it's a down voice. Okay, huyền. Okay, huyền. So in this case, again, we see ba, 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 ba. Okay. I'm trying to repeat it as often as possible so you would be able to continue to distinguish it even more clear. Next, nặng, nặng. Nặng symbol, nặng means heavy. Nặng literally means heavy. And so it also have that dot symbol below the vowel. Okay, this dot right here. And so it creates a low dip sound. Nặng. And I would like you to think of it as a dip dot tone mark. So remember, if there's a dip dot like that, it's going to dip in the sound. Okay. And again, it's ba, ba. This throatal. You get as you practice these pronunciation, your throat will get tired. But eventually, it's you get used to it, just like a little bit of singing exercise, right? Let me go back. This is ba, 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 ba. And the tone mark number 5, we have high, high, mark, high mark. Okay. Now, high literally means ask. Okay, ask. Dấu hỏi means ask symbol. Or it would be also very easy for you to remember it. Then it means a question mark hook mark, question mark, tone mark. Okay, so because it means ask, question, question tone mark. It has a curl, dipping sound. So curl and dip sound. Okay, just think of that way. We'll call it hook tone mark. And what we have is ba, ba. Okay. So if those of you who are familiar with music, the music notes, I checked, and it is actually a continuation of one note. Below here is A note, for example, A note, and it connects all the way to one octave up, so it's a high A note. So it's a link between a low A note to a high A note. It would sound like this. Ba, ba. So it's like on the guitar string, it would sound a little bit like this. Okay, so you would hear, okay, let me try to demonstrate that. Hi, hi, hi. Can you hear it? Okay. Basically, that is one way to understand it clearly. It would be the sound of a one note below here and linking all the way up to exactly the same note on the higher octave. So ba. Okay, so if you start a little bit higher, it's okay too. Ba. Okay, so again, that's the idea. And lastly, we have ngã symbol. Ngã means there's a number of meaning. Ngã means fall. It also means path. But the symbol here, it has a level rising sound, and it is symbolized by the tilde mark. You see this as a wave on top of the vowel, a wave. So it has a little bit of a choppy sound to it, okay? And think of it as a wave tone mark, just for simplicity. So when you remember, it looks like a wave, it will sound a little bit like a wave, right? And here's the last tone. Here is the little wave there. Ba, ba. So it'll hit a certain note and it'll jump up. Ba. Okay. Let me review the previous. We have ba, 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 ba. The southern pronunciation, there is no clear distinguished pronunciation between these two. It will always sound as this. Ba, ba, ba. Same, the southern pronunciation. But again, I would highly recommend that you be able to tell the difference in sound, so that when you speak to different people in different regions, you can still hear clearly in what it's supposed to be written as. Now, I would like to demonstrate a little bit of the Vietnamese tones in this American or the English alphabet song, so you can see how it falls into the tone marks. So what we have here is basically 3 tone marks in most of the English language. 3 tone marks. We have down tone mark, up tone mark, and level. So we have here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so you can see it goes along with the melody notes, right? There is a big range in terms of a level, a tone mark, and that's okay. I mean, just an example. What you don't hear is the hook or the wave or dip dot tones. If I demonstrated here, it would sound a bit odd to you, but again, say the word the letter A, it would, with a hook simple, it would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so on. That's a hook sound. Okay, now if we were to use it for the wave sound, it's a little bit like this. A, B, E, C, E. That is an example. Okay. Now dip dot, it would be A, B, E, C, E, D, E, E, E. So that is demonstration. As you can see, it's very different. A, B, C, D, E. So there's only basically 3 basic tones in the English. Up, down, flat. Please focus on the hook, the wave tone, dip dot